My dear, leaving is not forgetting. It's choosing peace over painful memories. Leaving you feels like breaking my own heart, but it's the only way to heal. I'm not running. I'm simply walking away from what no longer feeds my soul. The silence between us grows louder than any words I could say. Sometimes love is letting go when holding on becomes unbearable. I'm leaving, but the ghost of you will haunt my every quiet moment. The hardest goodbye is the one that saves what little remains inside me. I loved you fiercely, but I will love myself more by leaving now. Leaving you is my silent scream for freedom and forgotten joy. Our story ends here, not with anger, but with a whisper of sorrow. I'm not leaving because I stopped loving. I'm leaving because love stopped healing. Walking away feels like drowning, but I'm learning to breathe again. The space you left is a hollow echo of a love that once was. I'll miss you more than words can say, but I won't miss the pain. I'm leaving you, but I'm not leaving the love I once held sacred. Sometimes the bravest act of love is to say goodbye. Leaving is a quiet rebellion against a love that no longer fits. I carry your absence like a sacred wound, healing slowly, painfully. We were a beautiful lie. Now I'm choosing the truth of solitude. I'm leaving the version of us that never truly existed. It's not your fault. I'm just choosing myself over a fading us. My heart shatters softly, piece by piece, with each step away from you. Leaving you is my prayer for a life where love doesn't hurt. I'm not losing you. I'm finally finding me in your absence. The hardest part is loving you enough to set myself free. I'm walking away from the shadow of what could have been. Every goodbye is a small death, but also a birth of new hope. I'm leaving so my soul can remember how to smile again. Love shouldn't be a battlefield. I'm choosing peace by leaving. I'm leaving you to save the part of me that's still pure. This goodbye is my silent vow to never lose myself again. Leaving isn't failure. It's the courage to seek something better. I'm walking away from a love that taught me how to break. The space between us is filled with the echoes of broken promises. I'm leaving because staying means drowning in your silence. Letting go hurts, but holding on to pain hurts more. I'm leaving not because I don't love you, but because I love myself. Our love was a storm. Now I'm seeking the calm after the rain. I'm choosing the unknown over the misery of familiar heartbreak. Leaving you is the first step to reclaiming my shattered soul. I'll remember the love, but I'll never forget the reason I left. Walking away is a sacred act of self-respect and survival. I'm leaving to find a version of love that doesn't wound. Our goodbye is a quiet surrender to a love that's lost its way. I'm not leaving because I stopped trying. I'm leaving because trying isn't enough. The ache of leaving is a sacred pain that births new strength. I'm leaving because the love we had was a beautiful prison. I'm stepping out of your shadow to find my own light again. Leaving you is my way of honoring the love that once was real. Sometimes the heart must break free to truly heal. I'm leaving because my soul refuses to be chained to pain. The hardest part of leaving is forgiving the love that failed us. I'm walking away to rediscover the pieces of me I lost with you. Leaving is not betrayal. It's a sacred act of self-preservation. I loved you deeply, but I loved myself enough to leave. Our goodbye is the last poem I'll write for a love gone cold. I'm leaving because silence between us became louder than love. Sometimes the strongest love is the love that knows when to let go. I'm leaving so my heart can stop bleeding in the dark. Leaving you is my prayer for a future where I am whole again. I'm walking away not to forget you, but to remember myself. Love that breaks us can also set us free if we let it. I'm leaving because holding on felt like losing myself piece by piece. The pain of leaving is the price of reclaiming my peace. I'm stepping away from a love that shadowed my light. Sometimes goodbye is the greatest act of love we can give ourselves. I'm leaving so my soul can breathe the air of freedom again. Our love was a fire. Now I walk away from the ashes. I'm leaving because the weight of us became too heavy to carry. Leaving you is a quiet act of rebellion against my own pain. I loved you enough to leave. Because love must never destroy. I'm walking away to find the peace you never could give me. Sometimes the greatest healing comes from the courage to say goodbye. I'm leaving to find a love that doesn't ask me to lose myself. Our goodbye is a prayer whispered in the dark, hoping for light. I'm leaving because my heart deserves more than broken promises. Leaving you feels like dying slowly, but I choose life instead. I'm walking away to honor the love that taught me to survive. Love that hurts too much must be released to heal the soul. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. I'm leaving to find a place where love is soft, not sharp. Sometimes love's last act is the courage to say goodbye. I'm walking away because my soul craves peace beyond your reach. Leaving you is the hardest love letter I ever wrote. I'm choosing freedom over a love that felt like chains. The silence after goodbye speaks louder than any goodbye could. I'm leaving because holding on was stealing my own breath. Love that breaks us open can also heal us whole. I'm walking away to find a heart that sings instead of breaks. Leaving you is my sacred vow to love myself first. Our love was a lesson in loss, but also in strength. I'm leaving because my soul deserves a love that nourishes. Sometimes leaving is the most profound act of love we have. I'm walking away to heal the wounds your love left behind. Leaving you feels like tearing away a piece of my own soul. I'm choosing to love myself enough to say goodbye. The hardest love is knowing when to let go and when to stay. I'm leaving to find a love that doesn't hurt in silence. Our goodbye is a sacred pause between heartbreak and healing. I'm walking away to find peace beyond the pain of us. Leaving isn't forgetting, it's choosing my soul's survival over your fading shadow. I walk away so my heart can stop bleeding in your absence. Love taught me to break. Leaving teaches me to rebuild. I'm leaving to find the parts of me you couldn't hold. The ache of goodbye is the price of rediscovered freedom. Sometimes love demands we leave to truly find ourselves. I'm stepping out of your memory to reclaim my own light. The pain of leaving is the soil where new love grows. I'm walking away because love lost its way inside us. Our love was a wildfire. I leave to breathe the fresh air. Leaving you means choosing hope over the weight of regret. I loved you deeply, but I love myself more today. Goodbye is the silent prayer that one day we heal. I'm leaving to find peace that your love never offered. Love that hurts must be released to allow healing. I'm walking away to find a love that doesn't suffocate. Leaving you is my vow to protect the pieces left whole. The hardest love is the love that lets go. I'm leaving because holding on breaks me more than leaving ever will. The shadow of us can't dim the light I'm finding now. I'm stepping away to heal the wounds only solitude can mend. Sometimes the bravest love is loving yourself enough to leave. I'm walking away from a love that stopped growing inside me. Leaving you is my silent promise to never lose myself again. I carry the memory of you, but I walk toward my future. Our goodbye is a sacred pause before a new beginning. I'm leaving because silence between us became a chasm too wide. The pain of leaving is the gateway to rebirth. I'm stepping into the unknown to find the love I deserve. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one that saves us both. I'm walking away so my heart can finally rest. Leaving you is the first breath of my long-awaited freedom. Love's deepest lesson, knowing when to stay and when to leave. I'm leaving because loving you cost me my own soul. Our love was a beautiful illusion. I'm choosing reality now. I'm stepping away from the ache to find healing light. Leaving you is the silent heartbreak that teaches strength. I walk away to find a love that lifts, not breaks. Sometimes leaving is the only way to find true peace. I'm leaving to honor the love I still carry inside me. The hardest part of leaving is loving you enough to go. I'm walking away from the pain toward my own sunrise. Leaving you is my prayer for a future filled with peace. Love that fades must be released for new love to grow. I'm stepping away to heal what your love left broken. The silence after goodbye holds the promise of healing. I'm leaving because my heart deserves more than this ache. Our goodbye is a sacred song sung quietly between us. I walk away to find the light your love shadowed. Leaving you is the love I give myself at last. Sometimes the most profound love is knowing when to let go. I'm stepping into freedom, leaving behind what no longer serves. I'm walking away from a love that made me lose myself. Leaving you is a quiet revolution of my soul's survival. The pain of goodbye is the seed of new beginnings. I'm leaving to find a love that doesn't ask me to break. Our love was a lesson. I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm stepping away to reclaim the peace you couldn't give. Leaving you is the silent courage it took to choose myself. I walk away so my heart can finally remember how to heal.